And we're live, baby. Best Ball Barbecue day number 52. A new record every day from now on out is a new record. Consecutive days streamed with a underdog draft. Don't know how long I'm going to be today. I don't know how long I'll be live. I don't know how long I'll be alive. Don't know how long I'll be live today. I think it's going to be completely dependent on the like goals and whether or not we hit them, how many drafts we can do. I technically don't have anything planned, so we'll have to implement some like goals for some streams. Also, too, make sure you're subbed to the channel. We are at, I think, 672 subs. We have sub goals at 750 subs and at 1,000 videos getting re-released. We got Memphis Young, Dynasty Warzone giveaways happening. So giveaways and just great content things overall happening on the channel. Make sure you tap the bell. It notifies you when we go live so you can get in my drafts, take my money, draft with us, lobby breakdowns, all that fun jazz that comes along with being in the chat with us live. So there's that as well. And I think, yeah, the bills are paid right out of the get-go. We got all that stuff taken care of. So without further ado, before we do any drafting, before we do any trivia, before we do any of other like announcements, let's hit the intro.
Everything can start instantly. Let's go around. Let's go.
All right. Also, too, how we doing? Oh my dude, Bindles just keeps changing, keeps gifting memberships. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, man. Again, you don't have to, but yet you continue to do so. I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. Also, too, we have Ben in the chat now. Ben just made. Also, Ben's, I feel he's like the mascot of the chat. You know, he's just a little like, you know, he comes and goes. He's a little mascot. So Ben just made a dynasty trade in one of our leagues, and I want to get your guys' reaction on who you think won the trade. I have to find this league real quick. There we go. We got team. Now let me go to the league chat. Here we go. Pull this up right here. How do I actually pull it up and like make it look nice? Okay, well this I guess we'll just deal with this right now. So here's the trade. Here is, I just want to make sure there's nothing on my screen that would be bad. Sometimes people have weird pictures, whatever. I think we're good. Okay. Here's the trade right here. It's on the right side. So basically, let's get the poll going too. So obviously you see Ben's team, you see the other team that's on the block here. So basically the trade is Brock Purdy and two. So this is a super flex league, no tight end premium, super flex. That's pretty much all the stuff you need to know. 10-team league, 10-team super flex. Purdy, a second and two 20-25 seconds for Joe Mixon and Devin A-Chain. Who won the trade? Let's get this. Let me get the polls rocking up here. Let me get this up. Boom, boom. And here we go. Who won the trade? Who won the dynasty trade? Ben. And the other guy's name is GG Paul. So we'll do GG Paul. There we go. There we go. Who won the trade? Who won the trade? It's vote in the chat. Guy that gets A-Chain automatically wins. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I don't make the rules. Also, too, oh my God, Tyler, weekend. Let's get after it, rest and recovery fan. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate the money, the donation, whatever it's called. Here we go. But yeah, I appreciate it. I don't make the rules. Meatwad knows ball. Mr. Meat does know ball. Right now, Ben, you got 5 votes. Four of the 5 people have said you won the trade. Also, too, look what my brother got me. He said he found it at a garage sale. It's a koozie in a football. It's a coos ball. Look at this thing. So I thought we'd, have a beer on stream. Coos ball. Isn't this thing sick? I feel like, I literally put it so like I can drink it. I have to have my fingers on the laces so I can drink it like this. Isn't this sick? This is awesome. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, Ben is said, a lot of people say Ben is winning this trade right now. A lot of people say Ben is winning this trade. So here we go. All right, let's switch over to to the trivia here. Let me crack here. I'll do a little Pete over at ASMR. Here we go. Here we go. You guys like that shit? You like that shit, white boy? If you don't know what I'm talking about, go on Twitter. That's it. They're like, yeah, I had like my laces. Wow. I feel like an alpha male after doing that. Literally. Feel like an alpha male. Okay. Let's do some trivia. I've not even looked at it yet. But here we go. Name every running back / fullback 6 foot or taller that started one game in 2023. Sheesh. Okay. Well, let's start with the obvious ones. I feel like we could be pretty good at this. Derrick Henry. Boom. Joe Mixon. Rashad White. Is Zeke? Oh, wait. Zeke's not on the team. Pollard's definitely not 6 foot. Is Dowdle that tall? It's definitely not Deuce Vaughn. Is Dowdle that tall? Not Dowdle. Okay. Steelers, Najee Harris. Jets, Brees. I feel like Dalvin. No, Dalvin's not that tall either. For the Jets, is Brees 6 foot? Because it would have been Brees, Abanikanda. Dalvin's not 6 foot. I think Dalvin's like 5'10" or 5'11". I don't think Dalvin's 6 foot. Okay, let's skip that one for now. Niners would be maybe Juszczyk, Eli Mitchell, not Mason. Mason's a little small. Oh, this is tough. I feel like Juszczyk. It's how do you spell? I don't know why I spelled it with a K. Okay, there we go. And then Washington, Brian Robinson, definitely 6 foot. There we go. Pats, I think Ramondre is 6 foot. That feels about right. Boom. Dolphins, Raheem Mostert's kind of tall. Definitely Raheem Mostert. Oh, not Raheem Mostert. Oh, interesting. Okay. Not Raheem Mostert. It's not Achane. It's Jeff Wilson. Is it say played in one game or started at least one game in 2023? Oh, it's not Ahmed. Is it Wilson? It's definitely not Ahmed. Ahmed's smaller guy. It's got to be Wilson. Do they have a fullback? I don't know Miami's fullback situation. They might have. Okay, let's skip that because I don't think Jeff Wilson's that tall either. Cardinals is definitely James Conner. Giants, Saquon is probably that tall, right? Okay, there we go. Falcons, that's got to be Bijan. He's tall. He's taller. I'm trying to think through it. Bijan, not Bijan. Algier 6 foot. I don't think Algier. Oh, it's Patterson. Patterson got to be. Oh, it's not Patterson either. Oh my God. Okay, we suck at this. Okay, let's go to Baltimore. Dobbins, Gus Edwards, definitely 6 foot. Ingold, good get. Oh, it could be Ingold. Good one. Let's do Ingold. Actually, I don't want to risk it yet. Let's get the ones we know for sure. Raiders, Jacobs. Josh Jacobs, I think is definitely 6 foot. Jesus, oh my God, it was Brees. Alec Ingold was Ingold. Keith Smith, the fullback there. Okay, I probably should have got that one. Zeke, Sharp. Yeah, we would have had some other ones. We just didn't get to the names. Like this one. I mean, come on now. Gibson's 6 foot. He's that tall. I didn't realize Gibson was that tall. I would not have thought. Jakob Johnson. Like, yeah, okay, buddy. All right, the audio service. I'm so serviced. There we go. Okay, well, we got some people in the chat now. Sorry, I didn't tweet out the stream earlier today, so that's totally on me. Yeah, just didn't have time. I literally this thing is like the best thing ever made. This thing right here, best thing ever made. All right. We are going to be drafting in the Puppy 2 contest. And we might do a little weekly winners or something, if we get to a second draft. Let's set a like goal right now. Let's do 30 likes. If we can get 30 likes on the live stream, we will fire up a second draft. I mean, we have 24 people watching right now, so we could probably get to 30. You're going to Hawk Tua? Dude, the Hawk Tua thing, like I saw that like a week ago, I feel like. I feel like I saw that. And then like now it's just blowing up for some reason. Like, what's up with that? Like, it's funny, but like, is it as funny as like people are? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's like the only thing on my feed right now. I hope it dies down in a couple of days. Like, it is funny. I like the best part of the of the Mr. Meat. Hit him with the Hawk Tua. The best part of that isn't even the Hawk Tua, in my opinion. It's when the guy was like, how many you got in your roster? And she was like, I only got one on my roster. Love you, Pookie. That's the best part of the thing. So I don't know. I thought that was funny. But okay, let's dive into the Puppy 2 contest in 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, waiting on 4. Waiting on 4 personas. 4 personas. Let's see who we got in here. We got, let's see, Alpha. There we go. We got BP and we got Jake. There we go. So we got a couple people in here. Couple people. Let me get this poll. Also, too. Oh, the poll is 50-50. The poll is 50-50. That means it's a good trade. It already got pushed through, so that's good. The poll ended up being 50-50. 50 for Ben, 50 for Paul. Interesting. I gotta put that in the chat real quick. I gotta put that in the chat. Paul. Vote said it was 50-50 for the trade. I'll say chat said for the trade. There we go. Interesting. It's kind of a fun. I just got to propose a trade now too. Here we go. Let's should we take a look at this before the draft starts? Oh, Ramondre Stevenson and Jerome Ford. And also, too, A-Rod asked what the trade was. The trade's right here on the right side of the screen right here. It's Purdy in 2 seconds for Joe Mixon and Achane. Who wins that trade? This is the trade I'm looking at right now, though. Who wins this trade? The Ramondre Ford side and Ramondre and Ford for Ridley? Who wins that trade? Now, I would be getting Ramondre and Ford. I have a ton of fucking receivers. Like I have London. I have okay, I got to pick right here too, but I have London, I have JSN. We'll dive into that a little bit after this. We'll dive into that. I'm gonna go JJ here. So I'll show you guys my team, and we can decide on stream together. So this is my team again. Superflex. Here we go. Superflex. We're starting, 3 receivers, 2 flex, not tight end premium, 10-team league. So right now I have London, Harrison, I have JSN, I have a Dunze. So my QBs are Allen, Kyler Murray. I got Marshawn Lloyd. I got Blake Corum. And my other receivers are Leggett, Gabe Davis, Malik Washington, Trey Palmer, Marvin Mims, some scrub tight ends. But who wins that trade? I do have Gibson. I have some bench running backs. Like my starters are Monty and Swift, which doesn't feel great, And then I guess probably Ramondre would be hitting my lineup then instead of Ridley. I feel like this is a win now team, to be honest. Am I tripping or no? Am I tripping? Let's put time for a poll. Do I accept the trade? Let's ask. Do I accept the trade? Boom. All right, put it in the chat. Do I accept that trade? All right. Let's see what the poll says. All right, let's switch back to here for now, though. Okay. It is PPR, too. I should have said that. It is full point PPR. Full point PPR. 67%. Oh, it's only 3 votes, though. Only 3 votes. All right. We're 2 picks away here. We have JJ on the team. At pick 7, who? AJ Brown went before JJ. Interesting. And Bijan did too. Okay. So, JJ at 7. Somebody just got Breece Hall at 10, which is an absolute steal. Absolute steal with getting Breece Hall at 10. I would like to get Olave on this JJ team. I feel like that's a little harder to do. We don't get Olave, unfortunately. We just go IU because technically it is kind of a value because JJ doesn't always fall to pick 7. I don't know. Oh, so it was Starkindler who got Breece at 10. That's a huge, I would say huge get right there, getting Breece at 10. I'm thinking Ayuk. I don't love Ayuk. Let's go Saquon, actually. I don't get a lot of Saquon. Again, he could be, I just want to get more exposure. I'm not a big Saquon guy. I usually tend to fade him. You go receiver in the second, but like I said, just kind of want to get some exposure on him. Let me refresh this, see how many Saquon shares that I have. 172 teams. I have 6% Saquon, so it's actually a little bit more than I thought. A little more Saquon than I thought, but okay, what's this poll saying? 80% say yes, 10 votes. 80% say accept that trade. Interesting. Now that I'm like thinking through it though, like if we're looking at it again real quick, I'm kind of trying to win now. Like I feel like I have a win now roster, right? Like I have Monty, I have Swift as my running backs, and I'm not really too concerned about the running backs, but I feel like Marvin Drake is a great combo. Then I have a Doomsday, I have JSN, so guys I like, have Kincaid. My quarterbacks are good, so like I can kind of rebuild or go for it all, and like I have a lot of contingent upside with Marshawn Lloyd and with Blake Corum as well. Maybe even some Gibson in there for mine. I guess it would be nice to get Ramondre because I do already have Gibson, so I would have that entire backfield at least for this year. So that would be nice too. Something in Dynasty that's always fun. I have Jerome Ford too, who could start the year off. Bindles wants Gay Trump. For those of you who are wondering what that is, it's literally just my I do a Trump accent or Trump impersonation, I should say, not an accent, but a Trump impersonation, and everyone says it sounds like Gay Trump. So let's see. Let me. I'll do this next pick. I'll do my thought process for this next picks my thought process for the next pick for Gay Trump. All right. let me have a sip of my beer first from my Coos-ball. Coos-ball. Bobby Boucher, are you out there playing foosball? All right. All right. I have Saquon, I have Justin Jefferson. I'm looking at these other guys. Cooper Kupp, one really good season in 2021. Hasn't been on the field too much, I'll tell you. Stephon Diggs, I love Texas, but I don't know about that. A lot of border control down there. That's not feeling good right now. Accent's not feeling good right now. I'm not gonna lie. I go Kupp. Yeah, take a drink from your drink koozie. Oh God, he has a Coos-ball. A lot of borders open down there. I'll tell you. That wouldn't happen if I was in office. I'll tell you that right now. Travis Kelce, big guy. One of the biggest I've ever seen. But I don't know about Taylor Swift. Music's not great. Heard she voted for Biden. Jesus Christ, Bindles. Emo Cowboy, did you hack Bindles' account? Holy shit. Love it, though. Love it. 77% say accept the trade. I'm not going to lie. Let's maybe send a counter, Like, let's maybe send a counter. Like, what would we like running backs wise? Like, should we go big game hunting and try and get ETN? I should probably switch to the screen that I'm on. Should we go big game hunting and, maybe try steal some ETN? Maybe steal, one of these receivers like Jacoby, JMO, Baker, Hop. What if we do like this? What if we do this? Hopkins, get rid of Jerome Ford. Go Jerome Ford and Hop. This feels like a fun deal. Bindles says keep Ridley. What about this deal, Bindles? I think this is interesting at least. We just switch Tennessee receivers, but we get Jerome Ford. 10 team, you need some hammers. I do agree with that. And, it's PPR too. I think this could be a nice value deal right here, if I'm being honest. You guys don't think so? But I'm not going to put a poll in the chat, but what do you guys think in the chat? What do you guys think about this counter? What do you think about this counter? All right. We're almost on the clock here. All right. One pick away here. 2 week 6 bye receivers, so I'd probably want to get another one. In terms of week 17, Minnesota, Green Bay, Rams, Arizona, nothing's gonna float my boat there. Kirk or Cooper? I really don't take a lot of Cooper, and I feel like I really should. How much Cooper do I have? I have 3% Cooper. Definitely have more Kirk than that. I'm gonna go Cooper on this build just because I probably have a lot of Kirk, across all my teams. So let's do this. Is we kind of like a team, where we just kind of fade ourselves a tad. We don't normally draft Saquon in the second. We don't normally draft Cooper in the fourth. So you know what? Just kind of a slight fade team for this time around. Does he have Levis? No, I don't think so. All he has is he has Hurts, Purdy, Penix, Mac Jones, Sam Howell. Those are his quarterbacks. I do really for Hopkins straight up LMAO, even in Dynasty. I'm not a Dynasty brother, so don't at me on that. I see what you're saying. Only like a 2 year. Yeah, it is surprisingly a bigger age gap than you would think. It is kind of crazy. Would rather have Stevenson. I'm on the Hopkins side. Do it. Find it. Everyone's saying to do it. I'll send it. I think I should at least just kind of send it. Let's do it. 6 spot with the fastest Hertz click I've ever seen. I didn't see that. Did they click him? Did they just did they click him fast? I mean, they had AJ Brown, I guess, so that makes sense. AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. There's no way they were going to go at somebody else. You know what? We're going to send this deal out in the ether. We're going to send it. Hopkins and Ford for Calvin Ridley. Just going to fucking send it. I have Ridley and D-Hop in the Wake and Take Invitational. There we go. Okay. Send trade. We'll see what he says. We will see what he says. He has the Herbst double, so that's pretty rare nowadays. Is it rare nowadays? I guess I haven't really. I feel like I remember always being able to get kind of the Hertz double, but I guess what's the ADP value? Let's take a look. That would be that Rhodes this drafter. So reaches on Brown, but gets the 4-pick ADP value on Smith. Yeah, and then a 4-pick ADP value on Hertz. So yeah, you are right. It is a little bit harder to get. It is a little bit harder to get. Also, though, too, I don't know if and again, getting different is fine. I think it's more than fine to do. Like I would definitely have done the same thing if I was that drafter. But we've kind of I do truly believe there is such a thing as overstacking in some of these like underdog drafts. And overstacking, I think, is really a problem when you're spending a lot of draft capital at the top. Because everything we do, stacking does, it does improve your weekly upside. Week 17 improves your weekly upside, which this is a weekly upside game because usually all the money is in week 17. But when you have, you spent your first round pick on Brown, your third round pick on Smith, and your fourth round pick on Hertz, what are the odds that Hertz throws for, like, how many times has Hertz ever, thrown 4 touchdowns in a game? Because with that, you probably want to hope that he does that, because if you're going for the weekly upside, you're hoping that Hertz, throws 2 touchdowns probably each to Brown and Smith, or maybe throws 2 to Brown, 1 to Smith, or vice versa, kind of thing. All right, we're on the clock here real quick. Jacobs, the value, I don't really care about that. I don't really care about Allen either. Feels like a quarterback, honestly, a good place to draft a quarterback or a tight end, to be honest. I really do. I'm gonna go Richardson here. I want to get more of him, so I'm just gonna click Richardson. I think he's just a guy that I would consider as a target right now. So let's see. Let's pull Purse's game log from last year, and we'll do the year before too. So passing touchdowns, had 2 games last year with 3 passing touchdowns. It had 1 against Washington with 4. Okay, so I mean it can happen. And then I guess let's look at 2022 as well. 1 game. So yeah, kind of the same situation. 2 games with 3, 1 game with 4. So it definitely can happen. I'm not saying that it can't, but your hope is that obviously, that's why I would be done with Eagles on that team, at least high, drafting Eagles high. That's why I think maybe going we kind of talked about it with KC. It's really hard for Mahomes. If you draft Mahomes and then you have Rice, Hollywood, Kelsey, that's definitely a start you can get. You're spending high capital on Mahomes. You're spending high capital on Rice and Kelsey, or maybe Hollywood and Kelsey, right? High-ish capital. Your hope is that all usually and I don't think I'm taking crazy pills here. I would say you probably want your high draft picks to be the one. Your higher draft picks have a better chance at hitting your lineup than the guys you drafted in rounds 15, 12 after. That's not a hot take. That's why they go in the ranges that way are, because we think these guys are going to score the most points, right? So I think that KC thing gets a little muddy where could Mahomes throw 4 or 5 touchdowns in a game? 100% he could. And it might even be a low rare thing, a rarity thing where if you have, Kelsey, Brown, and, Worthy, right? Let's say those guys, and then Mahomes as well. And like I've definitely drafted that too. Like I definitely have that pairing, and not say that you definitely absolutely can't do it. I would just say caution yourself on how many guys you're stacking, and B, who you're who where you're getting those stacks. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like Kittle here. I go on elite tight ends. Let's just go Kittle, who I would consider elite tight end. So like one of the things I've talked about this too, where if I have I think a good example of this would be like an Arizona stack, right? Let's say I have Kyler and I have Trey McBride, right? Taking some might call me a hypocrite. Like if I went, maybe Kyler, Michael Wilson, Trey McBride, and Greg Dortch. Like, oh, Tyler, you said you're against drafting 3 to 4. Yes, but look where Michael Wilson goes. You can get Michael Wilson in round 16 or 17. You can get Greg Dortch in round 18. So I'm taking shots. I think I'm taking shots at the end of a draft as opposed to at the top. So I think offenses like that where you can get an elite piece up top in Marvin Harrison or Trey McBride. And then if you double tap Arizona at the very bottom of your draft, that's not going to kill your weekly upside. If anything, I would say that helps you because you're a lot more guaranteed to get, a touchdown score between McBride, Dortch, and Michael Wilson, or Marv, Dortch, and Michael Wilson, but you're not spending as high as capital on it as if you were going, Goddard, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. That's what I'm saying. So other offenses like that would be so KC's a good one. I would say what would be another one like that? Maybe Miami. You probably don't want to go Tyreek, Waddle, Achane in terms of if you're trying to maximize get the most maximization out of from a weekly mindset, week 17 perspective. Probably all those guys probably are not going to hit your line of week 17. Now I have those shares. I know I have a team. I think I drafted with Bradley Stalder where it's Achane, Waddle, and Tyreek Hill. I definitely have a pairing like that. But my point is, you'd have to really hit on your later round picks, or I would say you have to just hope that the Dolphins or the KC or those teams score 5 touchdowns in week 17. That's those are the only 2 outs you have by doing that. So didn't Leone's analysis show optimal stacking is 1.5 to 2.5 players per kilo? I think that's right. That's I remember watching that. I might have to go back and watch the Best Ball Manifesto video again and read that article. I need to read more of his stuff, to be honest, because I like the data stuff. It just shows what works, right? So, but yeah, this feel I kind of like skinny stacking a lot more now. Going, Purdy and Kittle, because that if you're really trying to, I would say, open up your single week, I would say advancement. If you're really trying to put up a lot of points in a single given week, single stacking is probably the highest upside way to get there, because if you go Purdy and Kittle has 2 touchdowns, you have all of your other lineups with guys that aren't on the Niners, where if you have Kittle, Ayuk, and Debo, and let's say the game is an average game where it's maybe 24-17, McCaffrey runs one in and Kittle scores 2 touchdowns and there's a couple field goals or something like that, right? Then Ayuk and Debo aren't dead spots on your roster because you just have Kittle. You know what I mean? So get it, but you can still optimize if maybe you draft a team with Purdy and Ayuk, you draft a team with Purdy and Debo, you draft a team with Purdy and Kittle, right? Where I think the single stacking, it just it raises that ceiling in a given week as opposed to stacking 3, 4. Sometimes I've seen people stack 5 guys. So I just would say be cautious of how much ADP you're giving up for a stack, what value you're getting at guys, and just how many guys you have and what the ADP value is. That'd be my advice. Okay, we have 10 seconds to think about this. Usually I click Kamara. I'm fine with JMO. Let's go Kamara. Yeah. Let's go Kamara. So, okay, let me get to some comments here. When I get Jettas, I like drafting DJ DK and Reader Watt. Yeah, 100% fine too. DJ and DK. Wait, I'm confused. DJ DK and Reader Watson. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, because DJ Moore, DK week 17. Reed, I got you, A-Rod. I got you. Yeah, that's totally a fine pairing too, right? Yeah, Green Bay's another one. Green Bay has a lot of later guys, but I don't think I would want to have Like you can probably get every Green Bay receiver on a team. Like you could probably get Reed, Watson, Wicks, and Dubs, but I wouldn't want to have that kind of roster because let's say Green Bay goes out there, and they put up 21 points, right, in week 17 against Minnesota. Let's say they put up 21 points. Like if Josh Jacobs scores 2 touchdowns and maybe Reed or Wicks find the end zone, all those other guys are dead roster spots because they're all in the same team. I hope I'm making sense of what I'm trying to say, but that's kind of my take on it. I like single stacks with mobile quarterbacks and double stacks with pocket quarterbacks. Obviously depends on how the draft room goes, but that's my general feeling. That's totally fine. Yeah. Like I don't think Richardson and getting a guy like Richardson, and we had a team where we had, Mitchell and Downs. And I think this is one of the times I talked about it was Mitchell and Downs. We got 2 rounds of ADP value on both those players a couple days ago. So in that scenario, I think it's fine because you're getting the discount on it, right? Where it's not going to hurt your team as much as it's if you took those guys at ADP. So I agree. I agree with the sentiment though. I think that's a fair take. With an elite quarterback, I like to double stack because you made a big bet on quarterback, and the 2x odds of getting the right player that goes off with your quarterback is not about. It's not about expecting them all to hit. 100%, and 2 is more than fine. I'm not saying you can only go one guy. 2 is more than fine. Like AJ Brown and Devontae Smith both scoring, one of them getting 2 touchdowns and one of them getting 1 in a given week. That's not crazy at all. That's pretty, I'd say, decent. Has a decent chance to happen. So I'm not against 2 at all. But I think if you really want to shoot for upside, I think 1 to 2 is probably your best bet. I occasionally triple stack, but feels like a little much. Same here. Same here. Hey, yo, how we doing? Okay, we're all caught up. We're on the clock. I don't mind Curtis here. I don't like to reach on Curtis, but Curtis at ADP feels fine. Not really that much ADP value on the board. We already have 2 RBs. Let's just get Curtis Samuel, who could definitely just outscore Keon Coleman. So I like that. All right. All right. Oh, this beer's been in the fridge for a long time, not gonna lie. So, still good though. Still really good. Those who are just joining us, it's a Koosball. Koosball. Now, every time I hear Koosball, I just think of Waterboy. Bobby Boucher, are you playing foosball? my mama said that alligators are so ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. Hey, Packy, hell yeah, happy Friday. For those in the chat, this is the guy who made the Dynasty trade, the other Dynasty trade. It's so again, if you're just joining us, this was a Dynasty trade that went down in one of my leagues. Brock Purdy in 2 seconds for Mixon and Achane. So Paul is getting Purdy in 2 seconds. And it's a great trade for Paul because it's a super flex league, and his only quarterback was Jalen Hurts pretty much. Jalen Hurts and Michael Penix were the only 2 guys that really had a chance of playing. So, and Michael Penix doesn't have that big of a chance of playing. So great trade for him, and he has so many running backs. His running backs in that league are still Breece Hall and Devon Achane, and still has Ford, still has Ramondre. So I think it was a great trade for him too. For his team, I think it was a great trade for both sides. All right. My sister was married to a guy named Bobby Boucher. That's awesome. There's a NBA player. I think his name is Chris Boucher. Plays for the Raptors. Something Boucher. I forget what his exact name is. But also too, if you're watching right now, at 30 likes, we will fire up a second draft. If we can get to 30 likes, we are at 21 right now. We have 36 people in the chat. So my math says that we should be able to get to 30. So if we can get to 30, we'll fire up a second draft. That's the like goal I've set. 30 likes. Have you tried Best Ball on Yahoo? I almost said YouTube. On Yahoo, Malik Neighbors ADP 70, Keon Coleman at 130. It's easy money right now. I have not. I'm gonna have to look into that. I still think I have some money on drafters because there's a I never played on it before this season, so I have some bonus money that I think I tossed $50 in there, and I had $100 total. So I might have to get on drafters and rip a couple drafts and maybe off stream. I don't know if I want to stream drafters drafts. Maybe I'll hop in one of Bindles' drafts when he's streaming drafters drafts because I know he's got a promo code over there. Use code Bindles. I would assume that's what it would be. Use code Bindles. Receiver, running back. Palmer, Shakir. I do like some of these running backs right here, though. We do have some Rams, so Benson makes sense. I'm gonna go Palmer. Kind of like like the guys who have been around on teams where like they drafted a second round rookie receiver. Like Palmer and Samuel feel very much similar. I don't think Palmer's has had a good as a season as a best season as Curtis Samuel has. Like Curtis Samuel's best season was pretty good, but I kind of like that. I feel like I'm gonna be right on one of these guys. I don't think it's a guarantee McConkey scores the most points. I don't think it's a guarantee Keon Coleman scores the most points. You know what I mean? So I kind of like that idea of even Palmer more so because like I think Kincaid's obviously the first guy going off the board where he could be drafting like that. So 10-team leagues, crazy, bro. Yeah, the 10-team stuff. I mean, Yahoo. I think we're talking about best ball. I think we're talking about my Dynasty league. Yahoo's best ball is 10-team league, and that's crazy. That's actually insane. That's crazy. I didn't know it was 10 teams. Damn. That's kind of lit. I bet those rosters are stacked. Is Yahoo worse than ESPN? I picked up DJ Moore in the 6th round today there. I didn't even know Yahoo had best ball. I had no clue. Also, too, guys, there is a new best ball thing that's launching. I have the inside info. That's all I'm going to say. But it is going to be I'm not even just saying this. Like I've been semi-involved in some of the stuff going on. I think this new best ball app that's going to drop is going to be Underdog is still the king, but I would put it right like when it drops, you guys are going to love it. I don't know how much I can divulge. It's been teased. I know it's already out there. It's been teased. I mean, Anthony, if you're a player profiler person, you know kind of what I'm talking about, but I don't want to get myself in trouble. So people know that it's out there. But when it drops, like it's been it's very user friendly. It's all that. So again, that's all I'm going to say. But it's awesome. I cannot wait for you guys to get on there. Spill the beans, Tyler. No secrets. This is not Russia. Well, let me make my pick first, so I don't get off topic here. I honestly don't mind Goddard here. Actually, I'm gonna go Corum. Rams. Need a running back. I like Corum over Edwards anyway. So, and yeah, but this comment, spill the beans. It's not Russia. Remember when we watched Caleb Williams run for a touchdown against Texas? And I said, someone's like, it's not Russia. You can't get banned for that. Well, guess what? We got banned for it. We didn't get banned. We got copyrighted because we played a Texas clip. So it is Russia. Yeah, ESPN is suspect AF. I got a Reek in the first, and then we'll go third. Tyreek in the third. Okay, gotcha. I just used for mocks anyway. Yeah. ESPN is a joke. I got Bijan Gibbs. And are you talking about does ESPN have best ball? They don't have best ball, do they? I feel like I would know about that. There's no shot they have best ball. No shot they have best ball. Let me go to ESPN Fantasy. Is that where it's on? Or do they actually have best ball? Games. Pigskin win totals. College pick'em. There's no way they have best ball, right? I don't think they do. That would be crazy. I don't know. Yeah. ESPN, honestly. ESPN. Okay, we're just talking about the mock drafts. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. If we're being honest, dude, ESPN absolutely fumbled the bag in terms of not launching a best ball product when, like they saw Underdog do it. And like, you got to think like ESPN's got to have the resources to do something like that. Why ESPN never, made a Dynasty kind of app type of thing was probably one of the biggest blunders for ESPN of the past 20 years. And I don't even know what the other ones would be, whatever. I'm just saying like, they had the market cornered in terms of like when you were playing fantasy football in redraft leagues, when that was obviously the craze, when you were playing that in 2012, you were probably playing on ESPN, maybe Yahoo too, but ESPN is probably what you were playing on. So like they fumbled that. So like best ball on ESPN, Dynasty, like how the fact that they still don't have a Dynasty setting or like where it's it's something like that, like it's just crazy. It's just crazy that they never made a Dynasty thing. And it's a massive fumble by them. DraftKings too. How is DraftKings best ball so bad? Why does no one like to play on DraftKings? Like people go to DraftKings because it's a joke, right? I don't play on DraftKings, so I wouldn't know. But from what I hear on Twitter, it sounds like ESPN or DraftKings, like they should have been underdog. Like that, right? I don't know. That's what I think. That's what I think. The only thing that sucks is this Coos ball. You can't put it in like a cup holder. We may have massive news. Boom. The trade has been accepted, boys and girls. The trade has been accepted. Hopkins for Ford for Ridley. The deal has been accepted. Look at that. Look at that. Welcome to the team, DeAndre Hopkins and Jerome Ford. Look at that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Did I win this trade? Did I cook? I'm getting the Hopkins Ford side. Did I cook? Did I cook? All right. Let's see what the chat says. Tyler fleeced. Let's go. How? Hopkins is old. So is Ridley. Ridley ain't. Okay, Ridley. Okay. There we go. Everyone says I cooked. Everyone says I cooked. Did I cook? I think I cooked. Absolutely cooked. Steal. Sizzled. Trade is goated. There we go. I cooked. Did he check Ridley's age? Not much younger. Exactly, right? Hopkins is better than Ridley straight up for this year, but maybe long-term it's even. Yeah. Okay. Feel like I should go downs here, considering I have, get a little Richardson stack there. Ford, Eckler, they're fine, but I feel like my running back room is fine right now. When do I pick again? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go downs. Let's go downs. I think you spelled chef wrong, Thad. There we go. It's tossing ignorance in here, immediately deleting his shit. I didn't see it. What did he say? That I sizzled? Trade is goated. All right. Well, let's see what else the chat's saying. Hopkins is probably better than Ridley now, and Ford is good. He's not a Jag. Yeah, you might be shocked. This guy didn't even know. One of the guys in my league didn't even know that Calvin Ridley was a Jaguar. Crazy. Oh, God, that's so good. So good. Nothing better than a beer on a Friday night. A cold beer on a Friday night. A pair of jeans that fit just right. In the radio. Nice. Okay. Galbraith took Leggett here. That's tough. That's unfortunate. I was really hoping Leggett would fall around, but you know what? Sometimes you got to take the good with the bad. Maybe he's protecting us from ourselves. He or she is protecting us from ourselves. These are my exposures. I'll show them after this pick here. Definitely could be a Herbo pick. God damn it. If you don't have a Charger, I'm going to be pissed. Come on. You're taking same bye week. No Chargers. Not even any freaking New England on this team either. Come on, man. Come on. I like Freiermuth, actually. Freiermuth and Kittle. That's kind of a fun pairing. Dotson's fun, too. Let's go Freiermuth. God, that pissed me off. All right. What was I going to do again? I was going to do something. What did I say I was going to do? I totally forgot. What did I say I was going to do? I said I'm going to do something after my next pick. I forgot. All right, what we got going on here? What's going on here? Wait. Let's go. Okay, hey. De-escalate. De-escalate the situation. There is no room for negativity in the chat, all right? No room for negativity in the chat. Both sides, lower your weapons, okay? Lower your weapons, all right? Or be banned. I'll ban you, I swear. Lower your weapons. We're all just friends here trying to draft some best ball teams, all right? Lower your weapons. You're going to do more gay Trump. I'll tell Pat Freiermuth. Good poker player right here. Oh, there we go. Okay. No, Troy. Do not. No, Troy. Are you out on Hockenson? I like taking him at this round for the playoff push. I think Hockenson at a value is fine because I think 144 actually is his ADP. If I guess that right on, you guys owe me money. Okay. Oh, I was close. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. All right, 3 picks away here. I kind of need a running back. There's still a couple guys that I like, so I actually feel fine with how that's shaping up. I do like Mooney, obviously. Kirk would be good on this. Oh, I thought I had Pitts. I do not have Pitts. Never mind. So, okay, what are our later stacking options? Stafford, obviously, with Kupp. Deshaun later. We already have one. We could go a Pittsburgh guy later, a JJ later. So we still have some options for quarterbacks. So I am still pissed I lost out on Herbert, to be honest, but what can you do? What can you do? 1 pick away. I don't even know why I started Kirk. I'm probably not going to draft Kirk. Not even any Washington on this team either. So goes Wilson. Okay. I think I might go Stafford here. I have Corum. I want to get a guy, that goes up with Richardson nicely. A safe floor option, not another high up risk guy. Safe option, go Stafford. Let's do that. Let's go Stafford there. Different bye weeks. Probably end with those two. Unless I get, a big value on somebody else, but I'm fine ending with those two. So draft loved Hawk Tua back to back to back and win a free entry. That's crazy. That's crazy. We have 27 likes right now, by the way. 27 likes. Again, if we get to 30, we will fire up a second draft. So we get 3 more likes in 5 more rounds. We will fire up a second draft. Staff Cup Corum is goated. I like that a lot too, right? I really like that. I think Corum could be week 1. Let's play this exercise. Who gets more snaps on third down between Kyron and Corum on week 1? Because I feel like it's Corum, to be honest. I really do feel like it's Corum. No matter what. I think this is this isn't like a Corum's not even like a pure handcuff. I think Corum's handcuff plus. I think Corum plays a good bit of snaps, to be honest. That's just my because they just had no one else to turn to last year other than Kyron. It was Kyron and who? Like Darrell Henderson for the 2 weeks they signed him. They didn't have anybody. I don't know. 34 watching slap the light. Yes, sir. Kyron. Everyone says Kyron. What are you saying? Why to vape? Yeah, but Kyron is still a true workhorse. I don't agree with that. I don't think he's still a true workhorse. I honestly don't. I don't think he's a true workhorse anymore. I still think he's fine. I think he's draftable where you can get him late third in a lot of drafts. I think he's fine in that range. But true workhorse would be second round pick. He's not a second round pick anymore. He's not a second round pick. Might be a 2-1 split. That's why they drafted Corum, so they don't have to call Henderson off the street. Yeah. I'll jump with the next draft. Get the next draft with us. If Corum's in there full time, he ain't giving it back a la Tom Brady Bledsoe. There we go. Kyron is, but yeah, he gets banged up. Kyron does get banged up too. I'm really happy Algier's there because that was kind of the guy I was thinking last time. I was between Stafford and Algier, so I'll just take Algier again. I'll just take Algier because I was thinking about him last time. Easy pickings. Love it. Corum maybe a 65-35 split. You think Kyron 65-35? That's fine. That's kind of about what I would expect. Maybe 60-40, I would say. But yeah, 65-35. We're not far off there. I would say it's probably 60-40 though. That'd be my guess. That would be my guess. All right. I think Corum gets some work, but Kyron gets more than what's evidently expected. McVay has always been a bell cow guy. And I was thinking about that too. That's a fair point. Definitely always been a bell cow guy, right? Gurley, Henderson was a bell cow there for a little bit. Henderson was a legit fantasy producer. Then you got Kyron after that. You had Cam Akers there for a cup of coffee. I agree. I definitely agree. Part of why we mentioned the lack of Algier standalone value. I don't think, yeah. Well, we mentioned the lack of, McVay, because Zach Robinson from the McVay tree. 100% agree. I don't think Algier, but also too, part of the reason we talk about Algier not having standalone value is because Bijan Robinson's the number one. Like Kyron Williams isn't even on the same planet as Bijan Robinson. Let's be honest, right? So there's that factor in it too. But I see what you're saying. That's a fine point. I see what you're saying. Rams have early bye week, which favors Kyron not lasting by fantasy playoffs. Yeah, Bijan is Bijan. Love it. Cam Akers. Yeah, Cam Akers. Wait, your profile picture, runner O. I know it's a 0, but I'm gonna call you runner O. Is all the drafters that were drafting Cam Akers, and I myself included. I was definitely drafting Cam Akers last year. But we also drafted Algier so high without standalone value because he's an absolute bell cow. Bijan went down. Exactly. Right. The contingent. This is kind of the point I've been making. The contingent upside with Tyler Algier, there's only like 2 other guys in terms of like pure handcuff guys where like they're not going to score if the other guy doesn't go down. Like Shar, but maybe his role looks different this year because it's a new coaching staff. And Kenneth Walker isn't exactly like Bijan. But like there are very few guys like Kendre Miller. Maybe you can make a case that he gets on the field too. Who's like a pure handcuff guy? I don't even know who. Like, there's just not that many pure handcuff guys left. But like Algier, if you okay, here let's do this exercise. Let's say Bijan Robinson doesn't exist, Tyler Algier is the number 1 running back in this offense. Okay, let's say Tyler Algier is going to play 15 plus games for the Falcons this year. He's the number 1 running back in this offense. And let's say maybe they brought in an RB2 that's like some rookie, right? Rookie running back. Algier, where are you drafting Tyler Algier in this year? Assuming he's the starter and he plays 15 games. So probably somewhere in round 8, somewhere around Mostert, White, Brooks, probably somewhere in that range, right? That'd be my guess. So the contingent with Algier is so massively high because we've seen what it looks like when he's been the workhorse before. We've seen that. Okay. Corley, Wandale. We do have a little indie thing going on, so I think I'm going to go Wandale here for that simple fact. We'll go Wandale. All right, let's see how many likes we got. We have 30 likes now. So we will fire up a second draft. Second draft incoming. And let's do a poll too. What draft do you guys want to see? Let's do a poll. What draft do... I don't know why I capitalized every letter, but I did. Let's go Puppy 2, Weekly Winners, Eliminator. One of those 3. What do you guys want to see? I put it in the chat. Whatever has the most votes is what I will do. Puppy, Weekly Winner, or the Eliminator. Those are your options. Majority rules on this channel, so whatever the chat wants is what I will do. Got no love for the Eliminator. Absolutely no love for the Eliminator. Sheesh. No love. No love. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Algier was on a 40-60 split this past year. It's possible that just continues. I would be shocked if that continued. I think Algier still gets a little run. Obviously there's no such thing as like a guy who's, just going to absolutely dominate a backfield anymore. Some other guys are always going to get work. Like there's not a lot of Derrick Henrys, from like 2020 Derrick Henrys kind of thing anymore. But I think we could definitely steal, Algier, maybe like a 70-30 kind of thing, right? I can see 70-30, 100%. I don't mind DeMarcus right here because obviously we have Stafford, so that'd be a stack. The running back tier is kind of flat for me. We do have 2 tight ends on week 9 bye. That's definitely worth noting. I already have a Cooper stack, and I have Corm as well. Let's go our guy. Let's get Jonnu. Different bye week. Let's get Jonnu Smith. My guy, Jonnu Smith. Eagles Ravens Bird Bowl this year. I don't think the Eagles get to the Super Bowl. But I honestly, actually, I said that. I think I did bet on the Eagles, to be honest. I think I bet on the Eagles with free play money because the odds were really good. Like, I think their team is is good enough to get there, but I don't know. Some reason I don't see it. Yeah, I have the Eagles plus 1440 to get to win the Super Bowl. So 0 to win 1440. So a $10 free play bet on that. Here I'll share my free play bets with you guys. I don't know if you guys care or not, but here's what I bet on for next season. Eagles win the Super Bowl plus 1440. Bijan Robinson to lead the league in rushing at plus. Okay, without looking, what do you think the odds are for Bijan to lead the league in rushing? What do you think the odds are? Put it in the chat right now. What do you think the betting odds are for Bijan Robinson to lead the league in rushing right now? Because I couldn't believe the price I got on it. I could not believe it. Put it in the chat. I want to see what you guys think. Plus 215. That's a good guess. Good guess. Definitely what I thought it was going to be. Plus 100. Good guess. Plus 1. LOL. Plus 220. Plus 450. Plus 500. 400. Guys. Most regular season rushing yards. Bijan Robinson. I got it on June 12th. This was not that long ago. Plus 1080. 1080. Plus 1080 for Bijan to lead the league in rushing. That is an absurd price. I put $20 on that one. 1080 on those. That's crazy. So that was an unbelievable. That was like a hammer. Yeah, literally. That's insane, right? 1080, insane. Where on I don't want to dox myself, honestly. So I'll just say a sports book. Plus 1,800 now. There's no way, right? There's no way it's that high. But I don't want to dox myself because if you know where I live, let's just say if you know where I live and you look up the gambling laws, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. What site was 1080? Again, I just said what I just said. I said what I said. I said what I said. I'm not hoarding anything. I'm not hoarding any value. If you know where I live and you look up the gambling laws, that's all I'm going to say. And you look up the gambling, yeah. Okay, we're one pick away. I really don't want to draft Dobbins. I really don't want to do it. But if Dobbins hits, if Dobbins just I'm going to do it. You guys are going to hate me. I'm going to do it. Look at that, guys. He feels fully healthy. You see that thing? He bets fully healthy. Come on now. Already have your social security number, bro. God damn it. It's plus 1,800 on Caesars. There's no way. What? That's crazy. Gambling laws only apply to where you are when the bet is placed. It doesn't matter where you live. I know that. That being said, you know what? Fuck it. If the feds find me, the feds find me. I have a bookie. It's called UBet because I don't live in a state where you can legally gamble. I have a bookie. Okay. I said it. Now I regret saying it. I'm not gonna lie. Aaron Sandy, what's going on? What's popping, baby? How you doing, Aaron? How are we doing today? Also, too, what's the poll at? Poll says puppy 2, so we will do the puppy 2. I don't make the rules. Poll says puppy 2, so we will do the puppy 2. Tell us this ain't Russia. This is Russia. This is Russia. Me and Putin. Putin respects me. He's scared of me, I'll tell you. He doesn't respect Joe. Russia would not have gone into Ukraine if I was the president. Sleepy Joe let it happen. Again, not political, just jokes. Just jokes. Okay, here are my other bets. I'll do it after this next pick. I have a lot of future bets. Bro, I don't think UBet's going to send the ops. Rebet. No, I will not do this. This will not happen. We are not going to do a Trump Biden poll. No. This is not a political battleground. Not a political battleground. Okay, do we have a little late stacking option somewhere here? You know what? Let's go a little 2-2. One injury away for a guy we knew as spike weeks. Wide receiver 4 on the Rams. 2-2 Atwell. Let's go. All right. Okay, let's go into our next draft. And that is going to happen in, let me take a sip of my beer first. $12, $11, $10, $9, $8, $7, $6, $5, $4, $3, $2, $1. Wait on what? Okay, so that was we got in there right away. No multi-table today. No multi-table. We got Give Me Your Money. Nice. We got Jake in here again. Jake's got it down. We got Jason, and I think that's it. Yep. So just a couple people in here. Jake's got it down because Jake's in every draft. Jake definitely has it down to it like a science. But okay, let me read off my my other bets. So I already bet spreads for week 1 because the prices were too crazy for me not to do it. I got the Falcons -3 at home versus the Pittsburgh Steelers at +101 odds. So plus odds on that. Had to do it. 50 to win 50. 50 to win 50.50. So 50 and 50 cents. I bet the Vikings. Now, this is if you're going to bet any spread right now, the best bet on the board. The Vikings are +1. +1 on the road against the Giants. The Vikings still have a decent team, guys. The Vikings are not a bad team. That is laughable. That is laughable. Crazy. I'm going to go Tyreek. I go Tyreek over CD. That's what I do. Part of my brand. Got to do it. I like Tyreek. So Vikings +1 at the Giants. That's my favorite bet for week 1 right now. If it stays, the line was too crazy for me not to take it, so I took it. Other bets: Justin Jefferson to win Offensive Player of the Year at +765. We got the Bengals to win the Super Bowl at +1260. We have a little college football, if you're interested in that at all. Jackson Dart to win the Heisman, Ole Miss quarterback, +1440. Quinn Ewers to win the Heisman, +720. Minnesota Gophers to win the national championship at +10,000. 10 to win 1,000. Twins, and then the Twins to win the World Series, +2,700. Those are our bets that we have. The future bets we got. There we go. Giants will be pick number 1 for the 2025 draft. That you think so? You know what? What are those odds? Who do you guys think? I'm curious now. 2025 odds for the number 1 pick in the draft, NFL. Let's see. I want team odds, not player odds. Team odds. I want to find not the player odds. 2025 draft odds. Okay, here we go. I just want to know what team, if they have that on there, what team's gonna where can I find that? I don't want these are all who's gonna go first overall. I don't want. Let's go. Who will hold the first 2025 NFL pick? 2025 NFL draft odds. Let's go betting odds. This is hard to find, guys. If you guys find it, please send it to me on Twitter. I cannot find it anywhere. Let's see this. I just want the freaking team. Can I get the team? That's all I want. I feel like that shouldn't be this hard to find. It should not be this hard to find. Can't find it anywhere. Who would be the teams in the running, though? Giants would definitely be in the running. I don't think the Raiders are. I don't think the Raiders would be. New England could be. Maybe New England could be too. That's a good guess. Yeah, I don't know. Let's look up like NFL mock draft because like they usually have like the teams I think will finish last. Let's do that. We're on the clock too. Nico, I don't mind Nico right here. I don't draft a lot of Nico, but I think Nico Tyreek's kind of fun. Panthers? Nah, not the Panthers. Not the way we're drafting. Not the way we're drafting the Panthers. Giants aren't winning any division games, man. I put my life on that. I mean, division games are weird though. I think the Giants will win one. The Giants will win a division game. Division games are so weird. Like you can have a terrible team win a division game. Like the Panthers beat the Falcons last year, right? So, let's go DK. Or do we? I don't do a lot of double Houston, to be honest. No, let's go DK. DK is my guy. DK is my guy. All right, 2025 NFL mock draft. Boom. Let's do it here. Rounds 1 through 16. Hopefully they don't have just the okay. So this website has the Raiders picking first, Titans picking second. That's kind of tough. New England picking third, Panthers fourth, Vikings fifth. I don't think the Vikings finished that low. Cardinals 6, Bears 7. That's tough too. Bronco. I think the Broncos. No one said the Broncos yet. Broncos could be. Okay, T-Cal said it right here. Yeah, Broncos. I think that would be my pick. I think the Broncos have the best chance of finishing as the worst team for sure. Definitely the Broncos. Defense isn't that good. They got Sutton. Can you name like Singleton? Justin Simmons is still on the team, right? I don't know. That's crazy. Also, two guys. I tweeted this out yesterday, but the Fantasy Stock Exchange dropped in a really. If you play Dynasty or you're just curious about the 2025 draft at all, kind of want to look ahead. The Fantasy Stock Exchange show that's Danny and freaking Corey, right? Danny and Corey. I believe I got that right. Let me just make sure I got that right. I watch them very casually, but I'm a sub of them. So go toss them a sub. I just want to make sure I got that right. Yeah, Corey and Danny. They dropped a really good video detailing the 2025 running back class. Guys, this class is fucking loaded. The players that I can just name off the top of my head for running back is unbelievable. Let's do it. Ashton Genty out of Boise State. I watched some of his film. They were talking about so Ashton Genty recorded a 90+ grade from receiving grade from PFF. The only two players to ever do that, I think, in recent memory, Christian McCaffrey, Jahmyr Gibbs. That's and Ashton Genty. That's the list. Ashton Genty also weighs like 15 pounds more than Jahmyr Gibbs. Like he is a legit third down back. He has power. He has speed. He has elusiveness. Go turn on this guy's tape. He is fucking electric. I think call me crazy. He is like a Bijan-ish. He's like a Jahmyr level. He's a Jahmyr Gibbs level prospect. But that's the kind of guy he is. He is going to go like top 10, top 15. He is unbelievable. So we got Ashton Genty. We got Ollie Gordon out of Oklahoma State, who just won the Doak Walker Award, best running back in the nation. You got him. You got Nick Singleton out of Penn State. You got Raheem Rocket Sanders out of who's at Arkansas. Now he's at South Carolina. You got Quinshon Judkins from Ole Miss. Now he's at Ohio State. You got TreVeyon Henderson out of Ohio State. You have I'm forgetting a couple names. I literally wrote them all down. But those guys, let me make sure I get the rest of these names on here. You also got Amarion Hampton out of UNC. You have Donovan Edwards out of Michigan. You have Trevor Etienne. Dude, the list is unbelievable. It's an unbelievable list. So, all I'm saying, if you play Dynasty, sell your running backs because we got some boys. We got some dogs coming in next year. Some absolute dogs. I think the Saints are also a sneaky tire fire contention too, but I'm a bit more optimistic with no more Pete Carmichael. I agree. Dark horse, number 1 overall pick. Very much dark horse. I wanted to say the Saints too, but I was afraid of reaching. LOL. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right. It's huge. Oh, you almost got me, Scott. You almost got me. I was so close. You son of a bitch. You didn't get me, but you almost got me. You almost got me. Oh, that's how fucking dialed in I'm in right now. That's how dialed in I am. God. I'm happy you didn't get me, but you almost did. I think I said huge. Oh yeah. You didn't get anyone. You didn't get anyone. Nope. You didn't get anyone. Almost. Almost. One pick away. Hit him with a that's fair. Yeah, I'll hit him with a that's fair. I that's fair people all the time. I was saying that's fair before I even knew the bit about that's fair. Almost got it. That's fair. Okay. Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna go put Mahomes here because the odds this drafter goes Pacheco and Hollywood are not good. So I think we'll get at least one of them. Preferably, I would like to get probably a Hollywood stack with Mahomes because I don't think I could reach on Worthy too. I know Emo Cowboy would like for me to reach on Worthy over Hollywood Brown, but even then, I'm guaranteed one KC guy. I'm guaranteed one KC guy here. So goes McBride. I think I'd lean Pacheco, honestly. A little quarterback running back thing. I feel like that'd be like the least owned of like the KC stuff, I don't know. I kind of like that. I'm gonna go Pacheco if Give Me Your Money doesn't goes double elite tight end. There we go. I'm gonna go Pacheco. I'm gonna go Pacheco here. We already got through receivers. I think Pacheco's a fun running back to get. I want to have more of him, so I might as well get more of him on a Mahomes team. And maybe we even get some late Rice too. We can still get Rice probably on the way back around. So we still got some pass catching options on the board too. But I think Pacheco and Mahomes is fun. Love the DK pick. I got DK, K9, and Noah Fan for a stack the other day. I probably have so much of that stack. Actually, maybe not as much K9, but I know I have a lot of, obviously, like, I obviously have a lot of Noah Fan, so there's that too. Counting on Rice next time through. He's been going earlier. We'll see. I mean, he should be there at pick 6 or 7. What's Rice's ADP? Rice's ADP is 74. So yeah, 71. He should be right there. He should be right there when we get. He could go earlier, but I mean, it's a decent bet that he's there. And if he's not, then we have Pacheco, so it's fine. Who knows? Maybe we'll just get a crazy value on Xavier Worthy. You never know. You never know. Everyone's wondering what I was gonna do if I didn't get Rashee Rice. I guess we'll never know. God, I hate Jason Tatum. Dude, Jason Tatum is like, I said this in a group chat. Has anybody ever won the finals and had their legacy take a hit or like their likability take a hit for like a non-controversialist guy? Like, dude, oh my God. His speech was awful. I hated his speech. It was so bad. So bad. He did the Kanye thing. He did the freaking, we did it. We did it. Shut the hell up, man. God, that was awful. So bad. So bad. And then now he's trolling Miami. Like, dude. I like Tatum like that. Like, Tatum will never be the face of the league because he just doesn't have like that. He's just a weird dude. You know what I mean? He's so corny. He's so corny. And like, yeah, maybe that's just who he is and like whatever. Like, I don't hate him as a person. I don't hate him as a person or anything like that. I don't know, man. He's just a kid. How old is Jason Tatum? He's got to be what, my age, 24? How old is he? He's 26. He's 26. He's definitely not a kid. He's an adult. 26 years old. Anthony Edwards is a kid. Anthony Edwards is 22 years old. Anthony Edwards would never do some shit like that. Never in his life. He's 26. He's only 19. Only people on NBA Twitter get that joke. That's a great one, Meat. We almost had Worthy, honestly. He did fall, but not far enough. I don't know, man. It sounds like you hate. I hate him in terms of the face of the league. I don't like. I wouldn't go up to him and be like, I hate you. Like, I just don't like. I just don't think he's like a good like. How do I say what I'm saying? I just don't like his NBA. Like, if like, I kind of look at these guys as characters, right? They're all characters in the NBA, in like the NBA world. Like for NBA Twitter, they're all characters. I just don't like Tatum's like character, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I'm not saying like I would like whatever. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't like his character. Like, he's not he doesn't do the things that an NBA star, like a superstar face of the league, would do. You're a Tatum hater? Not gonna lie, I definitely am. I mean, but he needs to win a Finals MVP. Okay. Hopkins, Tennessee. We just traded for DeAndre Hopkins from this guy right here, Packy, Paul. I just doxed you. Sorry. Yeah, Hopkins. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Did Rice go too? Oh no, he's right there. I might have fumbled, guys. I may have just fumbled the bag. I may have just fumbled the bag. I may have fumbled. Come on, give me your money. Let's make a pick here. Thomas, great pick. You would love David Montgomery on this team. Little week 17 with McCaffrey. Yeah, I think you'd really like David Montgomery on this team. Oh, even better. Fine. We'll take Rashee Rice. Boom. All works out. We get both guys we wanted. Boom. And the backpedaling starts. JK. Honestly, I am kind of backpedaling. I will be honest. I'm definitely kind of backpedaling. I'm just like, I don't know. You can't objectively look at that and say it wasn't like you weren't like God. Like I'm not taking crazy pills. Like that was when I opened Twitter the next day, that was all that I saw. Was so corny. Like, I don't know. Not securing Rice there. Oof. Yeah, it worked. It did work. Let's go. Demont is goated, guaranteed for TDs, even splitting with Gibbs. I agree. I think he's definitely goal line work, right? You don't just have Dave Montgomery like we're gonna give Jahmyr Gibbs, 75% of the carries. No, that's not gonna happen. Like Montgomery's still gonna be very much involved. Tatum isn't a normal superstar. He's a selfless team player. He's uber talented and he can legit lead the whole team, but he gets guys involved the whole time. What are you on, bro? He's amazing. Are we gonna go down an NBA rabbit hole again? Tatum, good. He's a great player. He's a top 10 player, probably top 10. He is nowhere near the top 5. Nowhere near it. He's not a top 5 player. But NBA Finals stats. Let me go. Jason, let's go game logs. Actually, Jason Tatum game logs. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is what we want. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. This is also this. And honestly, I haven't even really done a deep dive on the stats, so I could be wrong. But if I'm going to be wrong, let's be wrong together. All right? Okay, let's start with game 1. Game 1. 6 for 16, 3 for 7 from 3. I don't care about his rebounds and assists. I legitimately don't care. 6 for 16, awful. Game 2. 6 for 22. Yikes. Game 3, 11 for 26, 42%. That's not great. 30% from 3. He had 31 points, but it took him 26 shots to get there. Okay? Whatever. Game 4, 4 for 10. 1 for 4. 15 points. And then game 5, 11 for 24. 1 for 7 from 3, 31 points, 8 for 8 from the free throw line. This is your superstar? This is your superstar? Not my face of the league. Not my face of the league. Again, top 10 player. Nowhere near the top 5. Nowhere near the top 5. Nowhere near the top 5. Nope. Ugh. Yeah. 12 assists, 3 doubles. I don't care. I don't care about double. If you are the face, if you're supposed to be the face of the league, top 5 player, you cannot put up what we just showed on the screen. You cannot do that. You have to be a scorer. You have to score efficiently. He got carried. If Tatum played for a different team, now the Boston Celtics as a whole, their roster is loaded. That organization is unbelievable. The Drew Holiday trade they made was masterclass. The Kristaps Porzingis trade they made was masterclass. I'll admit it. The masterclass GMing. I will say that. Derek White was a great trade for them a couple of years ago. Getting rid of Smart, unbelievable move because Smart always thought he was a better offensive player than he actually was, right? We know what he gives on the defensive side of the floor, but whatever. Derek White probably gives, 80% at least, probably more of what Smart gave on defense, and he's a much better player, right? You got Al Horford still doing it at his age. Sam Hauser's not bad. Peyton Pritchard can get you 10 points like that. The Boston Celtics, were undoubtedly the best team in the league this year, but Jason Tatum's not. That was supposed to be his, this is my team. I'm going to drop whatever. And they won. Is he a team player? Probably. But I mean, we just saw the shooting splits. We just saw the shooting splits. I mean, that tells the whole story right there. He didn't win Finals MVP for a reason. He didn't have a single game where he shot over 50%. That's red flag. Red flag. Good player. Great player. Not top 5. Not top 6, 7, any of that. No way. No way. That's not even a hot take. That's a pretty... I think anyone would tell you that. I love talking basketball. We're going to go Mostert here. Yeah, let's get down with a little Mostert. Actually, wait. Oh, dude, Bowers is just gone, dude. But ever since, I swear, Bowers just goes so early now. What's his ADP now? Is it coming up? It's got to be. Because it was 90. It's still 98. I don't believe that. I feel like every draft he's just gone. We do have quite a big Miami bet right now, so Njoku makes sense here because we do have a lot of Miami. Another running back sure would be nice, but let's just go with Njoku. All right. What are we saying? I never said top 5. He's top 10 though. I think he's top 10. I have to run to the players. I think the Ringer just dropped their Ringer NBA top 10 or top whatever. Top NBA players. I think they just dropped their players. Let me see. Here we go. Top 100 players. Boom. This is huge. Okay. So they got, we can share the screen because we're on the other side of the board. Jokic 1, Luka 2, Giannis 3, Shea 4. This is what I'm talking about right here. Perennial MVP. Oh God. My boy Edwards at 8. Yeah, there's no way he's a top 5 player. I'm sorry. There's no way. If he didn't win the final, how much did he even really there's no way. No way. Yeah, you literally just said I didn't even say Luka's top 5. There's no way, man. He's not top 5. I'm taking Curry. I want to say I'd take Edwards. But if I'm being honest, it's very, very, very close. Tatum and Edwards are very closely ranked, in my opinion. I think Edwards ends up being the better player. Tatum's 26, Edwards is 22. But I think right now Edwards is right there. He's right there by Tatum. Edwards definitely did not close out the postseason the way he would have liked. Obviously, that's for obvious fact. But I mean, they beat the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets. If the Nuggets got past the Wolves, I think the Nuggets would have won the championship. I think the Nuggets would have beat the Celtics. I think they would have found a way. I just think the Wolves were the absolute worst possible matchup for the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets might have won back-to-back. Maybe. It would have been at least a better series. If the Nuggets get past the Wolves, the Nuggets beat the Mavs handily. Wolves just, I think, young team. Just didn't really have a second reliable scorer. So that's my take. That's my take. I wouldn't take Ant over Tatum right now. Not right now, but I think Ant at 26 is going to be leaps and bounds better than what Tatum is right now. He's 4 more years, and he's still developing his game. Yeah, Ant can be a top 3 player in 2 years. I don't even think that's a hot take. Not a Wolves fan, not gonna lie, but I really thought this was the Wolves year after they beat Denver. So did I. Kitty Moore, your type of guy, Tyler. In what way? There's a big. I think I talked about that yesterday. There's a big group chat debate going on about who won the Giddy Caruso trade. Ugh. All right, let's keep it best ball. We've been derailed. We've been slightly derailed from the basketball talk, which is fine. I mean, we talk about kind of whatever ends up popping in my little noggin. But let's keep it best ball now, because most people watch this channel probably want best ball content, so I have to provide. Also, too. Actually, yeah, no, we're good. We're good. I won't go into that. Yeah, probably a good thing. Can't let you just hate on Tatum, bro. That's fair. I'm guessing you're a Celtics fan. just a wild guess. Guessing you're a Celtics fan. He's fine. He's a fine player. He's top 10. He's top 10. Because he did have a good season. He just had an awful postseason. His postseason was bad. So it just doesn't help his legacy overall, I think, because his postseason was not good. One pick away. I really like one player. I really hope that I get them. Mr. Butte, please. Please. I think they're going to take this player. Oh, yes. B-Rob, thank you so much. That's awesome. I really wanted B-Rob. Really wanted B-Rob there. 2 picks away. Okay, now let's see here. Definitely need more RBs here. Our receivers are fine. There's not any receivers that I absolutely love right now. We could go Judy for more of that Week 17 Miami-Cleveland thing. That wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. I do like Jacoby straight up. I think Ford is a fun click as well. Usually don't click Zeke, which is probably a good thing. I really don't know. I still don't even know what direction I'm going to go in, to be honest. I really don't. I really don't know what direction I'm going to go in. Let's go Judy. Let's go Judy from this one. Boom. There we go. Hey, there we go. Judy might be sneaky good this season. I think he could. I think that's a fair take. I like that take a lot. I also think he could be sneaky good. 100%. If you're already watching with your gambling, we don't need them looking into your loss line. Oh, God. That would not be great. Boom. Boom. Big Miami, Cleveland on this one. We still trust in Judy, though. I mean, trusting Judy in the 11th is feels a lot better than trusting him. I mean, like, what was he going last year? Round 4? Round 5? Judy was going pretty high last year. He was going like right next to I forget who he was going next to. It was like, I don't even remember. I can't access that ADP right now, like in my brain. Where was Judy going last year? Where was he going in 2023? It was like top 5 rounds, I think. I think it was the top 5 rounds. Okay. Around ADP 50-ish. Is that accurate? Yeah, definitely. So that's top 5 rounds. That's like a round 4 pick. Yeah, he was going high, man. A lot of people were in on Judy. I think I was definitely in on Judy last year, and I think why I was because I just, he never had a quarterback, so you could still make the market thought he was going to be good too. He's a round 4 pick. But I think why I was in was because, Judy kind of has a game where it's very much based on route running. And I think the Judy Michael Thomas comparison was pretty good. I would say even Judy's like a more athletic Michael Thomas. Like they're kind of like, I just like slants, short 8-out throws, but gonna get a lot of catches type of deal. That's kind of why, because I feel like in my brain I could make that Judy to Michael Thomas comparison for when, the only problem with that was Russ wasn't that kind of quarterback. Russ is not the West Coast, get the ball out on time quarterback. He's a deep ball thrower. He's a play action guy. He's a play extender. He's not like a sit in the pocket, throw it 35 times a game, complete, 27 passes. That's not his game. So I think that was the problem. Judy may have still have been the call. Maybe. Again, probably not considering. If Judy was a good receiver, we probably would have seen it by now. But I think Russ was the problem overall. And I think we saw that with the benching. We knew Peyton wanted to move on from it. It just wasn't a good fit between Russ and Peyton, I think was the problem. Now you have Bo Nix, arguably a much better, not arguably, is a much better scheme fit for the offense that Peyton wants to run. It's pretty much what he did at Oregon, right? Get the ball on time, get the ball to your best players. Bo Nix isn't going to win you a game. Later stage Drew Brees was never going to win you a game. Later stage Drew Brees. Drew Brees, yes, like prime Drew Brees was going to win you games by himself. But later stage Drew Brees is kind of what I'm talking about, was never going to win you a game. I think that's kind of what I feel like with Bo Nix right now. Can Bo Nix just be, like later stage Drew Brees? That's not asking for a lot. Not asking for a ton, I don't think. Like end of the road Drew Brees. Can he be that? I think it's possible. I wouldn't say I'm projecting it. Rookie quarterbacks, everyone was kind of like, yeah, Nix is a second round pick. But yeah. Okay. Now this is where we really, start thinking. Is this a Chubb team? Nick Chubb and I don't know why I thought I draft Jerome Ford. This is a Nick Chubb team. We are going to hashtag hit him with the Chubb. Hit him with the Chubb. What's going on, Flashon? How we doing today, baby? Also, too, thanks for the money yesterday. Like every time I see you now, that's all I think of. So thank you. That's not all I think of, obviously, but you know what I mean. Thank you yesterday. That you again did not have to do that yesterday. So I appreciate you, man. 2 picks away. Let's see here. I think our running back room shaped up after, kind of punting it early on. We did Pacheco. We went, but we didn't get any really big elite guys, and we didn't really hammer in as the middle rounds as much as we normally do. But our receiver room is fun. We have a fine tight end room right now. And I think we've caught nicely back up at a running back, to be honest. So I like the way this has gone so far. What other stacking options do we have later? We have a ton of stacking options late. We have a Deshaun thing. We have a Will Levis. We have a Geno. Yeah, we're fine. We are more than fine right now. Oof. I could get down with Hawk. I'm leaning a little bit toward Jalen Wright right now, though. Again, I guess we already have Mostert, though. Both guys could be good. I'm going to go Hawk on this. I don't want to go too injury prone. Actually, I do want to go 2 injury prone players. I do want to do that. I do. I have the Hawk. I don't have the 2 on this team. I just realized that. I have the Hawk. I do not have the Tua. So there we go. So for those who are hoping for the Hawk Tua team, sorry about it. This will probably be my last draft as an FYI. Last one I'll do. And then I will be on my merry way. I have some stuff. I got to make some clips for I got to clip some player profiler show stuff. So I actually do have to do that. But yeah. Henry, what's going on, baby? I feel like a long time no see. Nice to see you back in the chat. People hate on Nick Chubb, but he's the second front runner for comeback player of the year behind Burrow. If that's true, I love that. Could be amazing down the stretch. Yes. I think the Chubb hate has gotten to the point where I thought the Chubb hate was I remember saying in the big board, I was like, I think I distinctly remember saying I cannot pass on post 100, pick 100 Nick Chubb. That was a thing that I said was I can't pass on Nick Chubb in the 100s. And that was just I pick 100. He was going in round 9. Now he's going in round 12. Pick 143. Man, I like the value. It's such a who has more upside, dude? Nick Chubb or Jaleel McLaughlin, who went 4 picks later. Who has more upside? Nick Chubb or Ty Chandler? Who has more upside? Nick Chubb or Kamani Vidal? Come on. I think it's a great value right now. And that sounds crazy. Injuries, yes, I know. But at what point, the injury discount can only be so big. 12th round, pick 143 Nick Chubb, I think it is It's not, I'm going to draft quite a bit of it. I'm not saying it's a must draft. It's the biggest ADP mistake on the board, but it's something that I think I'm going to take a lot of swings at. 143 Nick Chubb feels way too much of an injury discount. When's the last time you saw a running back get their knee injured so bad they could swing their lower half around like a helicopter and come back to win? Comeback player. I don't know about the swinging around part, but we have seen this before. Yes, I know it was a different injury than Breece Hall, but Breece Hall came back and fucking lit the world on fire last year. Adrian Peterson came back, won MVP, almost broke the rushing. That was ACL, MCL. It wasn't just ACL. Adrian Peterson's when the technology was worse in 2012 than it is now. The ACL technology was definitely worse in 2012 than it is right now. He came back and won and rushed for like 2,000 yards. Came back and won to that. I know it is so much different. I know. I 100% agree with that. 100%. But I've said it time. One of the reasons I like drafting Nick Chubb, again, some of these guys, and don't fucking, I realize what I'm saying is kind of crazy, but it's just a gut. This is a gut feeling call. This isn't backed by numbers. This isn't backed by anything. Nick Chubb feels like one of those guys who's #built different. He like the weight room stuff. He loves football. He just feels like a guy who's going to attack rehab in a way where I think some other players I'd be more concerned about that wouldn't do that. I think Nick Chubb is one of those guys that it's not like we're drafting him in the fucking 3rd round or the 8th round. He's the RB4 on this team. I pick 143. He's going to play again. He's going to play. He's not at risk to not play at all during the season. And he could just fall in for a couple touchdowns. That's all we need. Fall in for 6 touchdowns. He pays off its ADP value. We're going to Sean. That's a no-brainer. No-brainer pick right there. Go to Sean. All the Cleveland we have, no-brainer pick. What ADP value did we get on that? Only 5 picks. Okay. I thought it would be better. All right. Who are we thinking here next is the real question. Definitely a 2 QB team with Mahomes and Watson. Let's see what we're thinking. We're thinking here. Bateman. I think I'm more concerned about Hawkinson than I am about Chubb, to be honest. I think Hawkinson, he tore his ACL in week, what was it, 16? I was at the game. It was week 16 because they played the Lions again in week 18. Week 16, Hawkinson tore his ACL. I'm a lot more scared about Hawkinson than I am about Chubb. So, again, Hawkinson's ADP value is a little later. Different position as well, but yeah. Wandale goes. I'm going to go Bucky. Do we have any Carolina on this team? I guess we could go Chuba. I don't draft a lot of Chuba. I do draft a decent amount of Bucky. I'm going to go Chuba on this one just to switch it up a little bit. Just to switch it up a tad. I'm going to go Chuba. Let's see. I saw Paul say, "Why do you like the Browns?" I don't even really like the Browns. This is just kind of one of those drafts where we kind of ended up taking some Browns players. I don't even really like the Browns, but just kind of one of those drafts where we found ourselves with Browns on the roster because we do have some Miami. That's kind of the only reason I drafted the Browns. I like the Browns because I like Miami. That's why. At least Hawk has a timetable of return. Not going to be higher than 3% either at current price. That's fair. And again, Chubb is like you're either in or you're out. There's no I might get like 8% Chubb. No one's gonna have 8% Chubb. You are either in or you are out. There's no other way about it. And I respect the people who are out. I'm not saying you're dumb for being out. I'm just saying I'm personally in. That's all I'm saying. Also, too, I forgot to talk about this earlier. I had an article drop on Player Profiler today. I did tweet it out, but I'll link it in the chat. It's me talking about the bully tight end draft strategy in Underdog drafts specifically. So I just linked it in the chat if you want to give that a click. Basically just talking about bully tight ends, and I've talked about it on stream before too. So if you've been on stream somewhere in the past week, I've definitely opened up parts of that article and kind of talked about it. But you look at the ADP values, you look at how many tight ends are, just good this year. Like a lot of tight ends are just going to be really good this year. More tight ends we've ever had in a long time. Like the tight end 7 right now is George Kittle. The tight end 7 last year was like Dallas Goedert. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I looked at it in the chat. If you want to give it a read, give it a click at least, get those numbers up. Make Player Profiler keep paying me. Appreciate it. Cheers. Thanks in advance. Nobody make any comments about this. I know. Don't say anything. All right. We got how many picks left? 3 picks? 3 picks left. Reload. Put another beer in there. Nah, you reload, Paul. You reload. Okay, so would you guys go 6 running backs on this build? I mean, we spent a lot of early value at receiver. Would you guys go 7 receivers here? Or would you guys still go 8? I'm almost leaning toward 1 more running back and then one more running back, 1 more receiver, 1 more tight end. It's kind of what I'm thinking right now. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Also, Geno's falling, and I almost just want to say F it and take that Geno falling value. If Geno's there at my 17th round pick, I might just take Geno too. I might take Geno and just punt running back. Why not draft a running back that's actually going to play? What are you talking about? These guys are going to play. Come on now. I mean, finding a running back down here that's actually going to play is kind of tough, actually. It's kind of tough. It's not the easiest to do. You compare Chubb with Deonta Foreman. It's not an expensive endeavor. You're guaranteed production. I kind of like that. I think Geno would be a mistake here. I'm going to go Roshan. Roshan's like my favorite running back to draft right here. I really, really like Roshan. Has got a lot of upside that people don't like. Roshan has so much more upside than Tyron Tracy. It's unbelievable. Why you would draft Clyde over Roshan is beyond me. I am taking Roshan to the bank. Roshan, and it's not close. Roshan, and it's not close. Geno goes there. That's good. I didn't want to be tempted. Good click by that drafter. Do they have any Seattle though? They have TSN. Great pick. Okay. Now I'm thinking receiver, tight end. Any tight ends I could pair up? I don't want to go Wiley. Tight ends are all flats here. I think I go receiver here. Marvin Mims. I don't like drafting him, but I mean the discount. We got a 20 pick discount on him. Fine with me. Denver's playing Cincinnati. I guess we don't have any Cincinnati, but whatever. We'll go with Marvin Mims. That's fine. And an ambiguous, receiver room sort of thing. Going into year 2, he's Peyton's pick, so he probably likes him. That's kind of all the analysis I have. I'm not a big Mims guy, but 20 picks in the 17th round is fine with me. Geno Loki, a good QB2 this year, better O-line and revamp Seattle offense. I 100% agree. I'm definitely buying the dip on Geno. No one's been more of a proponent for the Seattle offense than I have, right? Seattle, Carolina, those two, those are like the offenses that I've been buying so much of. So I don't know. I'd rather pair 2 good running backs instead of a boomer and one that isn't playing all year. You're crazy, bro, wasting spots. And we got the rebuttal. But if Cleveland's running back situation is great this year for fantasy, don't you want to be a part of that, especially if one of them has a 20-point game in week 16 or something? I see the takes. I usually don't like to draft running backs in the same backfield. I will do it on occasion. It completely depends on the backfield, though. Cleveland's backfield feels like a backfield I wouldn't want to draft Ford and Chubb. I'll do it a couple times because, maybe Ford, maybe Ford plays 6 weeks and he gives you really good production for 6 weeks, and then maybe Chubb closes the season. Maybe Chubb gets hurt again. Ford still has handcuff value. There's still outs there, but I'd rather go like a different running back, like Ty Chandler kind of goes around where Ford goes. So I'd rather just go like Ty Chandler and not hope, but if Aaron Jones goes down, I have a guy there, and maybe I have Nick Chubb for Cleveland, right? My personal draft. It's not even like it's not just Cleveland, just overall. I usually like to go shoot. I feel like the upside play is to shoot for a lot of different backfields, not spend 2 bullets on the same one. Just me personally, though. Only guys I draft from Cleveland is Cooper for wide receiver 3 flex play or Ford for a week-to-week play. That's fair. I don't draft a ton. What are my like Cleveland exposures? And I obviously have a lot of Chubb, but actually, guys, I have more Ford than Chubb right now. Just so you know, I have 8% Ford, 7% Njoku, 6% Chubb, 5% Judy, 4% Watson, only 3.5% Amari Cooper. But Tyler W, what's going on? GM, how we doing today, buddy? How we doing today? How we doing today? Okay. What's going on, Brian? How we doing? How are we doing? Where you guys are just about to, you guys coming in for the end of the stream, unfortunately. We're about to, this is our second draft. We're about to hop off after this real quick. Also, too, if you're watching right now, and let me just go look here real quick. If you're watching right now and you didn't like the video from yesterday, it's at, so my live stream from yesterday, the Garrett Wilson thumbnail is at 50 likes. 52 likes would break our record for most likes on a single video on the channel. So if you're watching right now and you didn't like the video yesterday, I'd just very much appreciate it if we could just get 2 more likes on the video from yesterday, because I want to see it get to 52. Plus 52 is the consecutive stream drafts today. So 52 is just kind of like a theme. So if we get to 52 on that video, that'd be awesome. If you'd be so kind. Somebody fucking just disliked it. It's at 49 now. Which one of you I hate you guys, man. Yeah, you son of a bitch. Oh my God, Aaron. Come on. Don't do me like that. Now it's at 51. Can we get 1 more like, please? Oh my goodness. Okay, last pick here. Gonna be a tight end. Who do I want to go? I feel like I need like a guy who I know is going to start playing, considering the Hawks. You know what? I think this is a fun click in the 18th round. I think we see a lot of Raiders, personnels. Like, I think the Raiders personnel is going to look like Mayer inline tight end, Bowers big slot, Devontae and Jacoby on the outside. Because who would you rather be playing? Michael Gallup and Trey Tucker or Michael Mayer? I'd much rather play Michael Mayer if I'm an NFL head coach play caller. I'm definitely playing Mayer over those other 2. I want Mayer on the field, not Trey Tucker. Trey Tucker, for deep passing. Gallup did nothing last year. Proved that he was nothing. I like a little Mayer. So there we go. 34% Nick Chubb. Okay, I mean, you are full Chubb. You are definitely full Chubb. Sheesh. Love the football guy take of 12 personnel for the Raiders. Thank you. I like that one a lot. I think that's something, in round 18 Mayer, right? So there we go. Also, too, we are at 52 likes on this live stream. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just want to get that's a new like record. You guys witnessed it here. You witnessed it here. But we are out of here, guys. We will see you tomorrow night. Is Sunday. I will stream at some point tomorrow. I'll actually tweet it out this time on time at some point. So make sure you are there for that. We're gonna do some more drafts. Who knows what we draft? Maybe we'll switch it up tomorrow. Maybe we won't. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. Everyone have a great rest of your Saturday night. I had something else to say, but now I don't. See you guys later.